Ladies and gentlemen, at this present time, I'd like to bring to the stage a lady that's on the cover that puts in a lot of work in this community. I'm not going to tell you all of the things that she does because she's another advocate that likes to be behind the scenes. With no further ado, on the cover for this year's 2018 Black Business Directory edition with H2 launch, essay, and grant U.S. Grace, Miss Michelle Hoskins. Will you please come up? And her mother is here from my hometown. She's from the D, Detroit in the house. Let's give Miss Michelle Hoskins a round of applause again. Come on, act like you know.
Well, this is totally unexpected, but I was taught a long time ago, you prepare for one like you do for 10,000. I feel like I'm amongst the best of the 10,000 here in San Antonio. I'm totally elated to be on the cover of the book, on the front. And I was on the back last year, so I've moved to the front. So,
well, you're here
so I've moved up, but the front, yeah, look at that. Wow,
right
I'm
here too.
Twice. But this is such a much better picture, so thank you, Carl, and everybody for that. But I'm really excited to be here to let you know what we're doing in San Antonio. And Keith is right. I'm one of those worker bees behind the scenes doing what needs to be done in San Antonio. My husband and I own several McDonald's here in San Antonio, and we just recently acquired Urban Air Trampoline Park, which is on I-35 in Waltham. And I would invite you all to come out and check it out. We host birthday parties. We have all types of camps and activities for our young people. We're working with several nonprofits here to bring the kids into the park. We're trying to eliminate bullying in some of our schools because we know that it is a problem as well. And we have a two-page spread, which I didn't notice, so thank you for that as well. So I'm sure that's going to cost me down the road. But all that just to say we are really happy to be here. I usually don't come out at night, but this really meant a lot to me. Number one, to come and see the new restaurant. For those that didn't get to come out and experience this is really a joyful experience for us as well, and a blessing to be able to interact with some of you. We've only been here since 2004. We're not natives of San Antonio. We're from Phoenix, but I feel like this is my home now. We're not planning on moving. We have roots here. We have roots in Garden Ridge as well as in Alamo Heights, as well as the surrounding community. Any way that we can come out and help you, if you have a nonprofit or organization that you need help, you need business consulting or anything of that nature, you can give us a call or you can contact Keith and he'll tell you how you can contact us. But this is really a blessing. I wish Tony G's the most prosperous adventure moving forward. This is just so awesome for us to be able to come and we take our staff. We have over 100 employees and we take them every month someplace to eat. So this is going to be our new hangout in terms of a place to go, because the food was so good. I was like, it was very good. So thank you, Mr. G, for opening up the doors and allowing us to be here. And thank you, Keith, as well as the Black Book, Carl, and everybody else for asking us to be a part of it. We appreciate it.
Let's give Michelle a round of applause. Not only is her and her husband's facility in the front of the book with Urban Air, and Urban Air, I'm going to throw this out there, is located at 86 Four Winds Drive in Windcrest, Texas, right where my church is, next to New Creation Christian Fellowship. She's also in the back of the book, too, as a McDonald's franchise owner, her and her husband, with Nate Staggs and Mrs. Shields, McDonald's owners right here in the Alamo City. And with no further ado, we're missing Pastor Copeland with New Creation Christian Fellowship. She couldn't make it out tonight. She wanted everyone to know, send her your prayers, her prayers, and she wanted everyone to have a prosperous Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year from Pastor Claudette Anderson Copeland with New Creation Christian Fellowship. And at this present time, the only gentleman between these two distinguished women on the cover for this year's 2018 Business Directory is Mr. Terry Martin with Adrienne Weaver Florist right at 603 South Alamo Street. Mr. Martin, can you come up, please? One of the baddest florists in the world. If you're looking for some flowers, balloons, you see all these balloons around here. Terry Martin, come on up right now, please, sir. Adrienne Weaver in the house. Let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Terry Martin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We appreciate all of you guys, and looking forward to doing business with you in the near future. And we're at 603 South Alamo, 15 years on the corner of South Alamo and Cesar Chavez. Full service floors, master floors for FTD, and we want to be your floors. Call us.
Let's give Terry Martin a round of applause. At this present time, you see a lot of different art that's displayed here in Tony G's Soul Food Restaurant. And at this present time, I'd like to bring up Miss Gracie Poe with the San Antonio Heritage Ethnic Society right here in the Alamo City. She's going to be introducing our artists tonight. Let's give Miss Poe a round of applause. Hello, Ms. Poe.
Hello. Hello, everyone. We're very happy to be here tonight. We bring to you greetings from the San Antonio Ethnic Art Society. Yeah, he gave us a little heritage in there, but it's San Antonio. We call it SEAS, S-A-E-A-S. So if you get a chance to go to our website and you can see all of the artists that are represented by the organization. Tonight, we just have a little sampling of what all of us do. And the artists that are here tonight, I'd like to introduce to you, if they'll come on up, Paul Hurd. Paul Hurd is one of the artists that you will see his work here in the window. He does wood as well as ceramics, and you will see just a touch of what he does by looking in the window right to the left where he's coming up. Coming on up. I have a sampling of my work, Gracie Poe, right there as you come in. I do ceramics and everything is hand sculptured. You happen to see 3 creations that are actually framed. Howard Roeder. Howard is a realistic artist, and you will see his work to the right. If you haven't had a chance to go in that room, he's right in there. And the other one is in the window to the left of where he was sitting. He does great realistic work with oils, right? Right. Okay. Lindrell Sherlock. Lindrell is one of our newest members, very active, very ongoing, and she does beautiful things. She brings you stuff from New Orleans. Her creations are just very, very vivid. She's now doing a new process, which she calls her 3-dimensional work with proxy, right? Yeah, she does beautiful work. So if you haven't seen her New Orleans style Mardi Gras work, is in the room right to the right. And then she has a smaller picture here to the left. Our next member, Kimberly Hopkins. Kim, she does photography. She does realistic. If you ever saw her work, it's scenes from around San Antonio. She does beautiful photography. Next is Ellie Wallace. He's taking pictures as we speak. And I know you're familiar with him. He does a lot of the historical kinds of photographs in San Antonio. He does beautiful work. You can see one of his pieces are in the window to the left, and the others are here. Let me just tell you that we have members, not only are there artists, but we have non-artist members. C's love to have all kinds of members that love art. And one of the ladies that are with us that is a non-artist is Levon Hurd. She does the silent auctions every year for C's. Levon Hurd. And it's always nice to have a non-artist as a treasure. So Ronaldo Pierce, he's a little bit of a photographer, he does a lot of work with that, but mainly he's our treasure. He keeps us straight in the money area. So Ronaldo Pierce. And just to let you know that we have 2 other artists that could not be here, but wanted their work represented here at Tony G's tonight. Claudette Hopkins, who is not with us tonight, but she has her 2 pieces. And if you've ever seen her work, you would know right away when you see it. It's all about women. She does a lot of things with women, with pastels. The other one that's not here tonight is Ronnie Stevens, wonderful, wonderful portrait artist. And you can see him almost every month at Biggs. He does jazz. The jazz artists come there, and he actually sketches them while they're working, and then he's ready to sell that piece when it's all over. So Ronnie is not here, but I'd like to thank you so much for inviting C's. We have a great collaboration with Art and Soul every year. This is our second year doing it, and we certainly enjoy bringing you all the art that you see tonight is for sale. So if you see any that you really, really like, talk to the artist, and I'm sure they can make a deal with you tonight. Thank you so very much. Have a great evening, and we're glad to be here at Tony G's new location.
Let's give our artists a round of applause. Come on, you can do better than that now. It's the holiday season. Y'all gotta have a little energy up here. Come on, we all family up in here. I see my cousin over there. And my aunt. Oh, they running late though. All right, let's keep this thing going a little bit right now. We got a little spoken word. We have some entertainment. And first, I'd like to thank Tony G's staff, too, for taking care of us with the hospitality tonight, please. Let's give the staff a round of applause. I don't know if you know, but Tony G's is closed on Monday night. So, you know, they normally taking it easy, watching a little Monday night football. But at this present time, let's bring to the stage, we have a little spoken word for you. We got a little comedy, and then we got some soul for you. But right now, I'd like to bring to the stage this lady that's getting ready to give you some spoken word right here at Tony G's Soul Food. Let's give her a round of applause, Miss Bonita Owens.
All right, all right. How y'all doing tonight? Isn't this a beautiful facility, a restaurant? Give it up for Tony G's. This is amazing. It's amazing. I'm so glad and happy to be here tonight. As he said, my name is Bonita Owens, and I don't consider myself to be a spoken word artist. I'm actually a life coach and inspirational speaker, but I do write. I'm going to take this off. I do write and I do perform. And the fact that I'm standing here before you tonight is really significant. And before I share this piece, I want to give you a little backdrop as to, I'm going to explain what I meant by that. I want to give you a little backdrop about this piece and what it means and how it came about, because I want to encourage and inspire someone tonight. Just one, and you can decide if you're that one or not tonight, okay? And that's what I do. I teach, encourage, and empower women to be who they were created to be. And so if you're a man tonight, you'll still get something from this, I promise you. You will. So this has been my coming out year, 2017, about a year and a half, actually. And that means different things to different people, so I'm going to explain what I mean by that. I mean that this has been my year to really walk in those things that I've been called to do. When purpose and passion come together and being able to walk that out. And up until then, I was dumbing it down. Look at your neighbor and say, don't dumb it down. No, don't dumb it down. I was finding myself dimming my light so that others won't feel uncomfortable around me. I don't know if anybody can relate, that you pull back a little bit because you don't want anybody else to feel uncomfortable from your greatness. And so I have always written as a child, and as I grew up, I would always write out of what I was going through. Never shared it with anybody because it was personal to me, and I didn't want anybody to call my baby ugly. It was like a baby to me. And so it wasn't about standing up in front of people. I didn't have a problem with that. It was about being vulnerable and taking the risk of being judged. How many of you know that when you are called into something more, you have to be vulnerable and you have to take the risk of being judged? It's imperative that you do that. And so 5 years ago, I lived in Huntsville, and my friend of mine wrote poetry, and she was a part of a poetry group. And I would go to her sets, and one night I was inspired. I said, you know what? I'm going to write something, and I'm going to get up and I'm going to share it. I'm going to stop holding back. That night I went home and I was just writing. It came to me, the piece I'm going to share with you tonight, it came to me. And I said, okay, as soon as I get the next opportunity, I'm going to share it. I closed my journal and went about my life. Life got in the way. And I don't know if you have something that you've been sitting on, that you've been holding back, and life has gotten in the way. But I want to let you know that it's not too late and it's not over. And so 2 years passed. And I was led to look through my journal one night. I couldn't sleep. I was led to go to my journal, and I was looking back through it. And I found this piece. I had forgotten all about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I was supposed to share this. Just so happened I was going to a women's retreat that weekend. I emailed the coordinator. I said, I have something I really want to share with the ladies. She said, okay. So it was a small group, 20, 25 ladies. And I got up and I shared it. And the women were like, oh my gosh, I love that. You need to put that on YouTube. And I said, YouTube? I thought to myself, do you know how much it was for me to just do what I just did now? YouTube, forget about it. No, you need to put that on YouTube. Other people need to hear that. 2 more years passed to this year, 2017. And I was part of a mastermind group. And a part of that was me making goals. And that was part of me coming out saying, you know what? I'm going to do what they requested me to do. I'm going to put this on YouTube. I put it on YouTube. I shared it out. I was at my home. I just videoed myself. And people called me. I had a friend of mine crying, calling me, say, oh my gosh, that blessed me. Thank you. I needed to hear that. Someone else called me and said, oh my gosh, I needed to hear that. That blessed me. So that taught me something in that moment. That gifts, I want you to repeat after me. Your gifts comes to you to go through you. I realized that my gift came to me to go through me. So I want you to know that whatever you're sitting on and holding back, that gift that you have, that calling that you have, it has come. It's not about you. It's not about me. It came to you to go through you. So other people can be blessed. So other people can be encouraged. Maybe somebody is waiting for what you have. Somebody is waiting for that thing that you have. So I learned right then and there that it's not about me. And so my next goal was to do it in front of a live audience. I just put it out there. I was talking to people. Next, I'm going to do it in front of a live audience. And I was invited to come here. So I want you to know that you are the first live audience that I am doing this piece in front of. And I just pray that you are blessed and encouraged by it. And I just want to let you know that whatever you know you are to be doing, it doesn't matter if anybody agrees with it, if anybody sees it, understands it, because God didn't give it to them, he gave it to you. It's called What You Think. I'm up here for the very first time, decided to share this rhyme at least one time. This is a year that I do what I've never done before. I made up my mind that I can do much more than I've been doing. What would you do if you didn't care what people think? Because what you think of me is none of my business. I'll say it again for those who don't get this. What you think of me is none of my business. Used to spend much of my time writing down rhymes and afraid to share. Now I don't care. Because what you think of me is none of my business. I'll say it again. because I want you to get this. What you think of me is none of my business. I let that part of me go, that creative part, that flowing part, that part that kept me alive. Then I got around people that had that vibe, and I went and got that girl out, that creative girl. And I'm presenting her again to the world. She's fabulous, she's fine, she's creative, she's kind, she's larger than life. She's nipping in the bud like Barney Fife. This is where I get off about what if they don't like it, what if I fail? Well, I no longer give a damn. And I don't even curse, but I felt the need to share my feelings in this verse, because what you think of me is none of my business. I'll say it again because I want you to hear this. What you think of me is none of my business. Now, in case you didn't know, I'm really saying it for myself. I'm putting my insecurities on the shelf. No, I take it back. If it's on the shelf, I can take it down again. I'm going to throw it in the incinerator. For you young bucks, it means I'm going to burn it and turn it into a fire that ignites my flame. No longer ashamed to share this part of me. I'll say it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it until my life ends. What you think of me is none of my business. I'll say it again, and please don't forget this. What you think of me is none of my business. No longer afraid about how I measure up. Can't worry about it now since I already got up in front of this room. And it's not even that scary, that boogeyman we create in our minds, that false evidence appearing real, AKA fear, that monster that tells us we're not good enough, bad enough, tall enough, short enough, fat enough, skinny enough, pretty enough, ugly enough, light enough, dark enough, rich enough, poor enough. Well, today I said that enough is enough, because what you think of me is none of my business. I'll say it again because I want you to get this. What you think of me is none of my business. Now, risk is my drug of choice. It's addictive, but don't get me wrong. It's not for the weak. It's only for the strong. Because once you get on this path, the risk you take gets bigger and bigger, but it's all worth it. So I'm willing to fall. I'm willing to fail. I'm willing to explore. I'm willing to wail for my freedom from caring what you and you think. After all, you got your own isms and schisms, and you're also on the brink of cracking your truth and cracking your dreams, or cracking under their opinions and schemes to hold you back and hold you down and hold your face toward the ground. So just like me, you must get up, raise up, wise up, stand up, square up, and be who you were created to be. And say it with me. What you think of me is none of my business. Thank you.
Hey, hey, let's give Miss Bonita Owens a round of applause. None of y'all business now. Don't get it, grown folk business. Y'all know that, right? Let's keep this thing going. We got a little comedy for you tonight. I don't know if you've seen this gentleman. He's been all over or hitting all the stages throughout the country. He's been on the Idiot Box many a times. Let's bring this funny guy. He's gonna be at the Improv December 6th through the 10th. That's the Improv Comedy Club right downtown. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this distinguished comedian a round of applause, Mr. Qman Nuthin.
Brother needs some steps, boy. You can't make a big brother just hop up on these steps. Can I give it up for Bonita one more time? Inspirational. Woo! She came up there real with it, did she? I want to come up here like, keep in mind I'm an artist. And I'm sensitive about my shit. I love the diversity. Listen, I traveled around. So I'm from Greenville, Mississippi. All right? From the South, the real South. Family military, Nuremberg, Germany. We came to San Antonio, so I got roots here in San Antonio. And what people don't know, even though San Antonio is only 8% black, only 8% black, The diversity and the embrace to this culture is real. It is not the quantity, it's the quality and the embrace of what makes this community what it is. So a round of applause for everybody come out here tonight. Supporting the diversity of what it is. And what's funny about it is when I travel around, I tell people in San Antonio, they go, there ain't no black people in San Antonio. I said, well, you must have came in the summertime. Because if it's July, you damn right you won't see no black people outside. 3 o'clock on the east side, you won't see not a black person walking the streets. Sun go down, we come out like a Thriller video. This is Thriller. It gets hot in the summertime. Birds don't even fly here. Just walk, it's hot. But I'm glad to be here in San Antonio. I have a confession. I started out 2017 with a lot of motivation. I said, I'm going to lose weight in 2017. This is my year, y'all. Well, funny thing happened along the way. I did pretty good. I even got along with some of my Mexican friends, got involved with Lent, gave up some things like gummy bears and Chick-fil-A. I ain't even Catholic, but I just went ahead along with it. So just give me a chance to give up some calories. I'm all for it. I'm going to do it. But you know, it's not easy to lose this weight, and they try to, I need the warning label. You just can't get me to do things that I'm not ready for. You can't just say, Q, just take this bio cleanse. Some of y'all done got quiet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ain't never had a bio cleanse is real. I took a bio cleanse. I had things come out of me I didn't even know I had in me. Old bubble gum, nickels and dimes, Legos. I was like, what kind of childhood did I have? You see what I'm saying? Traveling around. I was in Evansville, Indiana last week. These people trying to get me to go to a zombie farm. Y'all ever heard of a zombie farm? There's a reason for it. I go, what is a zombie farm? They go, you go out in the cornfield. It's on the outskirts of the city. You go out in the cornfield, and there's no lights. It's like a maze. And they drop you off in the cornfield, and people come out and chase you. I go, people volunteer to do this? This is a good thing? No, I pass. I ain't going to do that. That's Evansville, Indiana, y'all. If you see it on the map, keep going. I ain't playing around. It's 2017. Stay in your lane. Do things you're supposed to do. Don't do things you ain't supposed to do. I went out with a girl that's a CrossFit trainer. Don't nothing about this body say cross nor fit. Should have stayed in my lane. Y'all know some people that do CrossFit? That's not normal workout. Like if you go walking in the morning, that's not CrossFit. If you go jogging in the morning, that's not CrossFit. CrossFit is walking, then jogging, then crawling on asphalt, then lifting tractor tires and shit. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My bad, Tony. They told me to keep it PG because we streaming. Hi, Mom. CrossFit is different. CrossFit chicks say things because they got different kind of stamina. They work out for 2 hours. Who does that? A CrossFit chick will say something to you that you don't want nobody to say to you. CrossFit chick say, I want to make love all night. I said, make love all night? I don't even sleep all night. What makes you want to think I want to make love all night? I like hot wings. I don't eat them all night. CrossFit chick jumps on me. She aggressive. Now I'm trying to keep up, fellas. I'm trying to keep up. And the truth, ladies, first 5 minutes I can keep up. After 5 minutes, my engine light comes on. My transmission starts slipping. Something going wrong. It's the Titanic and the band is playing on deck. You feel me? Because when we on top, it's all good. And then that right arm starts shaking. So we switched to that weak push-up arm, but that was never really our good arm. Ladies, this is when we become real good kissers. I got a cramp in the ball of my foot, y'all. You know how out of shape you gotta be to get a cramp on the bottom of your foot while you laying on your back? I got a cramp in the ball of my foot, my toes curled up like Freddy Krueger with arthritis, y'all. But the problem with CrossFit Chick is the more pain I was in, the more turned on she got about it. So every time I hollered, the more aggressive she got. So I was like, oh, Lord. She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, stop. She's like, yeah. Tell me what you want. So I want you to get the hell over me. I wish I could tell you that wasn't a true story, but it is. Crazy nowadays. I travel around. I've been 49 in the 50 states. I ain't been to Alaska yet, but I'm going to get there. Been traveling around. Now, we live in San Antonio, and of course, we got Tony G's wonderful soul food. Tony G's, yes. And people don't know Tony G's getting down like that, so I tell people all the time, hey, we got soul food in San Antonio. You need to come get some. But when people think about San Antonio, they think about Mexican food. And when you're in other places, what I've learned in living in other places is they got a lot of Mexican restaurants, but they don't have Mexican food. All right? Then you travel around and you forget how it is here in San Antonio. We like spices and everything. Look at it. Ain't a table that ain't got hot sauce on it. Some of y'all put hot sauce in baby formula. You know what I mean? Y'all just rear the babies up. But you get other places, you forget there ain't no hot sauce everywhere else, you know what I mean? And you go other places, they got this Mexican food that they call Mexican food, but it's not really, and then you forget. And you come back to San Antonio and get the real deal. So I'm down on the Riverwalk, I go to this restaurant, and I forget how hot y'all have it here, and there's food here, right? So there's a restaurant, and they got the gordita, and you know, if you go to regular restaurants, you go to other restaurants, you see the menu, right? 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4. That's how they rate the food, right? They recommend 4 stars is the most recommended thing on the menu. Well, San Antonio, they got like 1 pepper, 2 pepper, 3 pepper, 4. Now, I thought that was a Texas thing. I didn't know that was a warning label. Because there's only really, right, there's only 3 kind of spices in Texas. Mild, hot, and blow your ass out. That's it. So I got the gordita because it had 4 peppers next to it. And since I like my food spicy, I put Tabasco on it. I knew something was wrong when my watch got tight. I felt a rumble in the jungle, y'all. My stomach started volcanoing action going on. 5 minutes later, I was butt naked in the public bathroom. You know it's a damn shame you in a public bathroom with nothing but dress socks on. My stomach was so messed up, I had to put my arm on the stalls like, Lord Jesus, make it stop. You know your stomach's so messed up, you think about things they ain't got nothing to do with it. I was like, oh my Lord, is Kim Jong-un gonna shoot the missiles? I don't even know. It's crazy nowadays, man. Dating ain't easy. Ladies, I don't trust none of y'all. Y'all ain't right, boy. Y'all Decepticons. But lady don't have no chi-chis, she can put a bra on that got chi-chis. And I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care if it's your hair, if it's not your hair. If it looks good, then wear it. You know what I mean? But I need to know everything up front before we get to the hotel. I can't find out things when we get to the hotel. We get back to the hotel, this girl unraveled like a balloon animal. She's like, something wrong? I go, I just didn't know you were going to come at me in 3D. I didn't have my goggles. I didn't know It just got real quick. And fellas, I'm telling you right now, if y'all go to a bar, a club that's got music, if you hear that damn Cardi B, run! You don't want to be around when Cardi B come on. I don't care how bougie or classy she act. That Cardi B come on. You want me? She be in your face like you owe her money. My nieces, I don't even let them listen to it. I babysit all the time. She's like, I don't work for you. I make money move. I say, you 8. Do your damn homework. You can't read. They won't talk to you. How about that? Run tell that. One of the things I like when we first moved here in San Antonio is we were looking for a church. And, of course, we from Greenville, Mississippi, so we went to First Baptist Church. So we were looking for a church. And we first came to San Antonio way back. We had a church called Mount Sinai that we found. Some of y'all know that Mount Sinai back in the day. Reverend Mills. Y'all right. So that was our church. I like them old Southern churches because I'm from Greenville, Mississippi. I like them old Southern churches. I mean, I like the modern churches and they progressive and it's nice and they get everybody moving. They bring the young people in. But I want them old churches where the deacons up front, the old deacons that don't even know the hymns no more. They just parked up here in the front. You know them deacons, they don't even know the hymns no more. They just up in the front doing nothing but vowel sounds. Y'all heard them. Them deacons be up there. Hey. You. Sometimes why? I'm Queen Hudson. Thank y'all so much for your time. Tony G's, San Antonio. Support your artists. Much love.
Hey, let's give Mr. Quinn Hudson a round of applause. And if you want some more Quinn, like I said, he's going to be at the Improv Comedy Club on December 6th all the way through the 10th, right here in December. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to bring up the last entertainment for this evening. And I'm going to let these brothers get on stage and get ready to get going. How's everybody enjoying it so far this evening? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We're streaming this, so if you want to see it, you could go to our Facebook page, Blacks in San Antonio, to see this later on. If you want to see it, we're live streaming right here, streaming right here at Tony G's Soul Food, right here in the heart of the East Side, 915 South Hackberry, right here in the Alamo City, baby. Everybody enjoying the food? Let me get a wave if you enjoyed the soul tonight.
Oh, yeah.
How many gonna leave out of here like this tonight? Right on at Tony G's. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to get this thing going right here for the last entertainment for this Art and Soul number 3, right here in the Alamo City. I'm your host, Keith Scott. On behalf of Tremel Brown and my brother, Mr. Carl Booker, we got Joe in the house. Hey, let's give Joe Morgan a round of applause. He did the construction right here at Tony G's. Mr. Joe Linson, the baddest PR guy, right here in the Alamo City.
Last call for food. You want some food? Get it now. Last call for food, folks. Way to go, Keith.
Last call for food, and it may be the last call for alcohol. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to bring up, if you're ready for this gumbo pot, right here today in the Alamo City. Are you ready for this gumbo pot? We got a little bit of Will Maters. We got a little bit of Johnny Taylor. We got a little bit of Luther. We got a little bit of Gerald Levert in this gumbo pot. And I want you to applaud like you never have before. But he's getting ready to give you a whole lot of him right here, Neo Soul R&B artist, Mr. Big L. Let's give it up, baby. Give it up.
Tony G. and slip on your high heels and some of that sweet perfume. It sure smells good on you. Slide on your lipstick, woo, and let all your hair down. 'Cause baby, when you get through, I'm gonna show you tonight will be a special night, no matter where we go. And I'm so proud to be with you. I just wanna let you know you got to say my, 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 my. You sure looking good tonight. Woo! And you're so dang fine. I wanna say my, 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 my. You sure looking good tonight. After all this time, slip on your nightgown and step in Big Al's bedroom. But first I'm gonna take some time. I just wanna look at you. Girl, you are so fine. I can't believe my eyes. And all that I wanna do, I wanna make love to you. Hey, tonight will be a special night, a minute more to come. And I'm so proud to be with you, so proud to share your love. Said I wanna love you. I wanna love you in every way, every way. Hey. My, 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 my. You sure looking good tonight. Sweet little thing, yes you do. Listen, put your nightgown on, let your hair hang low, step in our room, I'm in the mood to love you all night long. You got to say my, 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 my. My, 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 oh my, hey, hey. All you gotta do, all you gotta do. You sure look good, you sure look good, yeah, yeah, yeah. My, 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 my. You're sure looking good tonight. And you're so dang fine. I wanna say my, 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 my. You're sure looking good tonight. I was rolling in my car when I pulled up at the mall, couldn't find a place to park. Threw the keys to the valet. Ooh. I was only there to hang, wasn't looking for a thing. I was just about to bounce, and then I saw Miss Lady Then I said to myself,
there goes my baby. There goes my destiny. Only is one for me. There goes my baby. There goes my baby.
She gon' be the one. We gon' fall in love and we gonna have some babies, babies. She was coming out the shoe store, a pretty little thing, a couple of bags in her hands, right in front of Macy's. Ooh. Then I saw her at the food court sipping lemonade, conversating on the cell phone, looking so amazing. Then I said to myself,
there goes my baby. There goes my destiny. Only is one for me. There goes my baby. There goes my lady.
She gon' be the one. We gon' fall in love and we gonna have some babies, baby. She gon' wear my ring.
I'm gonna wear his ring.
Take her to the cookout.
And me and him gonna hang.
Take her to my mama house.
She's such a sweet, sweet lady.
Even get her hair done. I'll treat her like a queen. Give her everything. She gon' be my girl till we old and gray. Hey.
There goes my baby, there goes my lady.
She gon' be the one, we gon' fall in love and we gonna have some babies, baby. My reggae lovers, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Woo. No.
There goes my baby, there goes my lady.
She gon' be the one, we gon' fall in love and we're gonna have some babies, babies. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, for those of you who do not know, I am Big Al, this is Nothing Nice. It's dark out there, so I can't see if you're really grooving with us. So I need y'all to make some noise when you're liking what you hear, all right? Woo! Put your hands together like this, y'all. I can't see you, but I gotta feel you out there tonight, y'all. Say it. Oh! Listen. Come on, Tony G's. Everybody say
outstanding.
So outstanding, yeah.
Girl, you knock me out.
Woo!
Exciting.
So excited, I'm so excited, yeah.
Makes me wanna shout.
Listen, everybody say
outstanding.
So outstanding, yeah.
Girl, you knock me out.
Woo! Baby.
Exciting.
So excited, I'm so excited, yeah.
Makes me wanna shout.
Listen. Girl, you're looking sweeter now.
Sweeter now.
You got it every day, girl. Wish that I can love you right.
Love you right.
In a special way, girl. You blow my mind.
You blow my mind.
I feel alive with you,
feel
baby.
alive.
You light my fire.
You light my fire.
I'm satisfied.
Outstanding.
So outstanding. Exciting. So excited, I'm so excited, yeah. Makes me wanna shout. Listen. Gee, I feel so lucky tonight. Lucky tonight. To be in Tony G's, y'all. Hold up. Listen. I thought I was gonna hear a little bit more of that because I'm in Tony G's, y'all. I'm gonna try it one more time. Y'all, if y'all don't party with Big Al gonna party by his goddamn self, y'all. I'm gonna try that one more time. Listen for the cue, y'all. Gee, I feel so lucky tonight. Lucky tonight. To be in Tony G's, y'all. I really love the way you knock me out. Forever I'll be yours. Come on, band. You blow my mind, baby. I feel alive with you, girl. You light my fire, baby. So alive. Come on. You blow my mind. You blow my mind. I feel alive with you, baby. Fire. You light my fire. I'm satisfied. Outstanding. So outstanding, yeah. Girl, you knock me out. Woo! Babe. Exciting. So excited, I'm so excited, yeah. Makes me wanna shout. Listen. Oh. Did y'all just hear me sing those O's? Did y'all hear them? Okay, I hear you say it, yeah, so what I need you to do is sing the O's with me, y'all. 1, 2, 3, say O. Oh. Do it one more time for me, say O. Excellent job, y'all. Everybody sing. Outstanding. So outstanding, yeah. Woo! Baby. Exciting. So excited, I'm so excited, yeah. Makes me wanna shout. Woo! All right, that's what I'm talking about. Groove with me. Groove with me. Y'all, if you ever wanted to book Big Al and Nuthin Nice, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. The dude that's hiding over there, his name is Keith Scott. If you ever want to book Big Al and Nuthin Nice, y'all get a hold of Keith Scott, and he can make that thing happen, y'all. All right? We put him on the spot tonight. He don't know it, but he just got a job, so that's how we going to run that. All right, we are Big Al and Nuthin Nice. We perform for everything from birthdays to weddings to funerals, quinceañeras, divorce parties. Yeah, fellas, y'all better be quiet in here. Them fellas real quiet about that divorce party. Just joking, y'all, just joking. We moving and grooving right along. Y'all ready for the blues right quick? Real quick, let me see, can I get something out the hat for you? Lady at the casino, she lost all her money. Woo! She said, don't feel sorry for me, no. Don't feel sorry, honey. If you want to do a lady a favor, it's what I want you to do. Loan me $2, oh, till the next time I see you. Hey, hey, the last $2, said I'm not gonna lose. The last $2, I sure ain't gonna lose. One's going for my bus fare, and the other for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Gotta hear me some blues. She said I wouldn't be over here. Well, if my man had been treating me right, woo, I came here to try to catch him here. Cause he's been sneaking around every night. Whoa, see, I got caught up over here. Funky. See, I got caught up in this scene. Woo! I put all of my money and then got the home gambling machine. Hey, hey, $2. Said I'm not gonna lose. The last $2. I sure ain't gonna lose. One's going for my bus fare and the other for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Mr. Rob Cockfield on keys, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Come on, Rob, we gon' play, baby. See, can I get on out here to the people? I got to see it. Rob Cockfield, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, 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 $2. Said I'm not gonna lose. The last $2. I so ain't gonna lose. One's going for my bus fare and the other for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Shh, real quiet for me, real quiet. Lady at the casino. Well, she lost all her money. She said, don't feel sorry for me, no. Don't feel sorry, honey. Woo! If you want to do a lady a favor, is what I want you to do. Woo! It's loan me $2. Oh, till the next time I see you. Hey, hey, $2. Said I'm not gonna lose. The last $2. I sure ain't gonna lose. One's going for my bus fare and the other for the jukebox to hear me some blues. Gotta hear me some blues. Hey, hey, yeah. Thank you. Y'all, before we go any further, okay, I need y'all to listen. Before we go any further, y'all, I started singing in San Antonio, Texas at a young age, but I started singing in San Antonio, Texas at a young age as well. And tonight, I'm privileged and blessed to have my teacher, my vocal coordinator, instructor to teach me how to get up here and do what I do, Miss LaMel Taylor, y'all. Miss Taylor, come here, Miss Taylor. No, come on, don't be shy now. Y'all, this is where it all started. Before I sang with Mel Waiters, I was with LaMel Taylor, y'all. This is where Sam Houston Gospel Choir, we was in there rocking. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was like we had a gig, but we was in the choir singing for the Lord. And you know what, Miss Taylor? One thing that I'm so blessed about. Y'all, come on. Give her a hand praise real quick. Y'all, it started right here. If it wasn't for her staying on my butt, when I get in trouble, I had to do jumping jacks and push-ups till I got it right. This lady is a big inspiration. This is like my mother, away from my mother at all times. And Miss Taylor, one thing that you instilled in me, I'm 40 years old now, and back then when you was dealing with me, I was like 15, 16. I'm 40 now. One thing I never forgot was to always give God praise. Always, no matter where I go. If you drinking right now, don't be offended, but this is something that Big Al does in his show, every show, because this lady instilled in me. Give him the praise at all times. You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping. Woo! So you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for. So you sacrificed your life so I can be free, so I can be whole, so I can tell everyone I know. You thought I was worth saving. Yes, you did. So you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping. Woo! So you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for. So you sacrificed your life so I can be free, so I can be whole, so I can tell everyone I know. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, glory, glory to the God who changed my life. And I will praise him. I'll worship him. I'll lift him up. Oh, so I can be free, so I can be whole, so I can tell everyone I know. You thought I was worth saving. Yes, you did. So you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping. Woo! So you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for. So you sacrificed your life so I can be free. Thank you. I'm going to do that all the time, all the time, all the time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, Big Al has some butter on his rice, some peanut butter with his jelly. Y'all ain't following me yet. Some spaghetti with my catfish. Y'all still ain't following me. Some Jack with my Daniels. I don't drink, but I'm just going to put them together because they go together. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to give it up for my lovely wife that keeps me in line, Miss D. Lauren Ashley, songbird herself. You ready to rock? Water with no ice.
I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for me. Here's where you ought to be. I just want to satisfy you, but you're not mine. I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now, I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing. Don't what you act so undercover. To love your child my whole life long, be it right or be it wrong. I'm only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. Don't want your mind, don't want your money. These words I say, they may sound funny, but oh, sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are my heat, you are my fire. You make me weak with strong desire to love your child my whole life long. Be it right or be it wrong. I just want to satisfy you, but you're not mine, I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now. Go crazy. Ooh, don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now. Go crazy. Love me, baby. Love me, baby. You're my heat. You are my fire. Love me, baby. I'll go crazy.
Nothing but smooth sailing tonight. Anything that you want from me is my desire tonight. There'll be nothing but smooth. You're my heat, you are my fire. Don't I can't deny. Don't you hear me talking, baby? You're my heat, you are my fire. You're not mine, I can't deny. Don't you hear me talking, baby?
Love me now. I'll go crazy.
Go back into the light. Miss D. Lauren Ashley, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to hear one more from Miss D. Lauren Ashley? Y'all do? Come on, I need to hear you a little bit more. You want to hear some more? Come on, ladies. This one is for y'all. Get up and dance at your tables. There's no seating rule in here tonight. Come on, come on.
Doesn't take much to make me happy and make me smile with glee. Never, never will I feel discouraged, 'cause our love's no mystery. Demonstrating
love and affection
that you give so openly. I like the way you make me feel about you, baby. Want the whole wide world to see.
Whoa, whoa, you've got the best of my love. Whoa, whoa, you've got the best of my love. Whoa, whoa, you've got the best of my love. Whoa, whoa,
you've got the best of my love. Going in and out of changes. Oh, kind that come around each day. My life
got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love.
Demonstrating sweet love and affection that you give so openly. The way I feel about you,
Baby, can't explain it.
want the whole wide world to see. You're in my life. You're all I need.
My love, my love.
Give me,
Do-do-do. My love, my love. Whoop, 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 whoop. You got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love.
demonstrating sweet love and affection that you give so openly. The way I feel about you,
Baby, can't explain it.
want the whole wide world to see.
Do-do-do-do-do. My love, my love. Do-do-do-do-do. My love, my love. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love. Oh, oh. You got the best of my love. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. I hope you're enjoying yourself thus far. You having a good time? If you are, say yeah. If you want to see Big Al and Nuthin Nice back in Tony G's again, say yeah. Where's Mr. Tony Gradney? You need to hear this, Mr. G. Oh, man, what we want to do? Nah, I don't want to go there yet. Let me give y'all a little Luther right now. I want to do some Luther. Come on, get step down. Y'all don't mind if I do a little Luther, do you? I usually like to have a little bar stool up here so I can get real intimate with the people. But we don't need that tonight, if you don't mind. Going into my Luther mode, ladies and gentlemen. Toom, 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 toom. Toom, 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 toom. Stop it. Toom, 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 toom. Hey, oh, 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 oh. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and the house is not a home. When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh, please be there, still in love with me. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Now a room is still a room, even when there's nothing in there but gloom. But her room is not a house, and the house is not a home. of us are far apart, and one of us has a broken heart. Now and then I call your name, and suddenly your face appears, but it's a crazy game when it ends. It ends in pretty little darling, have a heart. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home. When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh, please be there, still in love with me. Yeah, I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a the stairs and turn the key. Oh, please be there, still in love. I said, still. Hold on. Who is that singing over there? Tony, you can come get you some. I need some more singers. Come here, Tony. Come on, Tony. Everybody say, Tony, 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 Tony. He said, never mind, y'all. That's Mr. Tony G, y'all. I said, still in love. Still in love. So in love. Still in love, don't want no more love than my baby. You like that, right? Y'all watch out when you walk through here. It's wet over here and it's on the floor. It's a puddle. Nah, let me stop. Still in love, so in love, don't want no more love. Still in love with me. Yeah. Woo! Are you gonna be in love with me? It's driving me crazy to think that my baby wouldn't be still in love, so in love with me. Listen, woo! Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Well, still in love, so in love with me. Oh yeah. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Still in love. Still in love, so in love, so in love. Y'all, that's Mr. Rob Cockfield on keys back there. So in love, still in love, so in love, still in love. Cut it out, man. You ready? Let's do it. We with me. Still in love with me. Yeah. Woo! Come on, y'all, let's jam. For my old school lovers in the house tonight. I can see me riding like this, y'all. Come on, man. You want my love, but you can't deny. You know it's true, but you try to hide. Yeah. You turn down love like it's really bad. Woo. You can't give what you never had, girl. Well, bless your soul, you can fool a few. And I know the truth, and so do you.
You can't hide.
Oh,
Well, I betcha. Well, I betcha.
Can't hide love, but I bet you.
Well, I betcha.
Feelings right. You want my love, but you can't deny. You know it's true, but you try to hide. Yeah. You turn down love like it's really bad. You can't give what you never had, girl. Well, bless your soul, you can fool a few. And I know the truth, and so do you.
You can't hide.
Oh.
Well, I betcha. Well, I betcha.
Can't hide love, but I bet you.
Well, I betcha.
Feelings right. Listen. Yeah. I think we're coming up on our last song. Y'all don't mind if I get a little sip of this water, do you? You want some water, baby? You thirsty? Y'all, that's my boo right there. That's my baby. You not my baby. Y'all, let me introduce the band real quick for you before we do. Keep what we got, one or two? Two? All right. Before we do these last two songs, let me introduce the band. Give me some band music, Rob. Please, sir. Anything. That'll work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed yourself. We got two more songs to go, but I have to introduce the band. We're gonna start to my right. We got the youngster in the band, y'all. Y'all give it up for Rockin' Alex on that bass. Mr. Alex on the bass tonight. That's her name, Rockin' Alex. He getting exotic right now. Okay, all right. Over here hiding behind the balloons, I think he picked his seat on purpose. There he is. Can y'all see him? Mr. Rob Cockfield on the keys, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, it goes down. And in the middle, can y'all see him? That's the MD of the band, but he's the headache of the band and the MD and my little big brother at all times. Y'all give it up for Mr. Bubby Johnson on the drums. And right here. Yeah, I don't want no music for this right here. Y'all give it up for my wife, the lovely Miss D. Lauren Ashley, ladies and gentlemen. And I myself am Big Al, and we are Big Al and Nuthin Nice. Whoa, whoa, woo! Come on, baby, yeah. Come on, baby, yeah. Come on, baby, yeah. Listen, you make me happy. This you can bear. You stood right beside me. Oh, and I won't forget. 'Cause I really love you. You should know. Wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Now we've had our good times, that's just to say. We've hurt in each other, oh, and girl, it's a shame. 'Cause I won't be foolish, no, I like to know. Wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. You know I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I will not do. Oh no, before I let you go. Oh, I will never let you go. Before I let go. Come on, baby, yeah. Come on, baby, yeah. Oh, come on, baby, yeah. I want to dance on now. You ready? You ready? Watch this, y'all. myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the day I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart. You told me to come and oh my love.
Oh my love, ooh wee baby.
7,000 kisses from you, it's never too much.
Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love,
oh my love, ooh wee baby.
Days in your arms, it's never too much.
Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
I just don't wanna stop. Too much, never too much, never too much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Big Al and Nothing Nice. We hope you have enjoyed us. We look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, Mr. Tony G. Thank you, Black Book. We enjoyed ourselves. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, what about that gumbo pot? With a whole lot of Big Al. Man, that's a smooth R&B neo soul. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for coming out tonight to the 2018 Black Book Release Directory right here at Tony G's Soul Food. Hey, on behalf of Carl Booker, Tremel Brown, the BVN staff, the Black Book staff, Digital, you want to come up for a second, please? I want to bring our another gracious host up with Black Video News right here before we sign off and wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and good night. This is one of our hosts right here at Black Video News. We call her Digital Debbie. Digital Debbie, you want to say something to the people tonight?
Hello, everyone. Are we having a good time tonight? I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday and happy Thanksgiving. And we look forward to seeing you guys for the rest of our events through the rest of the year. So thank you. Have a good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Carl Booker, Tremel Brown, I'm your host, Keith Scott, and our gracious host right here at 915 South Hackberry, Tony G Soul Food, and Miss Mary. We want to say good night, and we'll see you next year. Be encouraged. Thank you all for coming out. God bless. Good night.